Hi, Kerri. I was just hoping you could look at a couple of things for me. In the managing the organisation, there's just some things the girls are finding too challenging to do with the students. So the first one is with this mentoring project. First of all, I sort of suggested we get rid of the mentoring unit to the girls and replace it with something. But they said they like the idea and they want the girls to learn to mentor, but they're finding it too difficult with this part here, this getting a Cert 3 person. Um, what they want is they want to be able to mentor each other so that they pair the students up based upon their strengths and weaknesses. Because they said all the girls have got weaknesses in some areas and strengths in some areas, and they mentor each other over a period of time. So can you have a look to see whether that's going to be a challenge if we change that based on the training package to the mentoring each other based on their strengths and weaknesses? If it is, we might have to get rid of the mentoring unit if it's not going to work, and still keep I guess a lighter version of this in, and that can fit under lead work teams, and they can still mentor each other if they think that's something they want to do. But it's just becoming too hard to. They just physically can't coordinate this part to get a Cert 3 person to mentor. So again, they want to stay in, but they want the innovation project to come out. They just said it's too difficult and they're not able to. It's just driving them crazy, and it's too difficult for the students to do. So yeah, what I was looking at, I guess it came to light more last year when we took over the Sage students that we seem to be doing harder units than lots of the other diplomas. We've chosen 5 electives here, whereas 3 of the electives can come from like even a Cert 3 level as long as it's appropriate. So what we're hearing is that from the girls that they still think managing the organisation is important because they need management skills, and some colleges aren't offering that. So we still want to have that, but just if we just need to try and make this book more achievable. So the first one would be to remove the innovation unit, and if that assessment task on innovation is required for any of the other tasks, just trying to compensate for that, but try and get rid of this. I would bring another development unit in that would go into another cluster, so I'd remove that, and hopefully I can make the mentoring one easier as well. I did notice that in the placement book, in the placement book there is also managing the organisation program planning. When you put together the managing the organisation, you didn't map this in and you didn't think it was required. So I sort of said to the girls, that's no longer required, we can pull it out, but they still wanted that to stay in. So it's on plan and facilitate the program. So I'm presuming it is supposed to be managing the organisation. Can you have a look at that for me? The girls want to stay in and just see whether that works in properly, whether it should be actually called managing the organisation. And if the girls do want to stay in because they think it's important, whether that can be included in the mapping as well. So I'll also attach that. But give us a call if you've got any questions. Thanks, Kerri.